It's Rosie here, and today I'm going to read a joke out of this Jokes for Kids of All Ages book because it's really, really funny. 3 children were playing in the park and they were about to go on the slide when a genie emerged and said, "Whatever you shout as you go down the slide, you will get a bucket of, but you must be original." The first child rushed up the slide and screamed, "Gold!" as they went down it, and they got a bucket of gold coins. The second child quickly followed and went down the slide screaming, "Diamonds!" and then got a bucket of diamonds. The third child, who never listened or paid attention to the genie, went down the slide and screamed, "Whee!" Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Why did the skeleton not cross the very busy road? Because he lacked guts. What falls but never gets hurt? Rain. Why did the music teacher have a ladder? To reach the high notes. What did the stamp say to the envelope? "Stick with me and we will go places." What do horses wear to the beach? Clip-clops. Why was the clock thrown out the window? To see time fly. How do you fix a broken chimp? With a monkey wrench. How do you cut the sea in half? With a seesaw. Why are teddy bears never hungry? Because they're always stuffed. How do you turn soup into gold? Add 24 carrots to it. What is a sea monster's favourite meal? Fish and chips. Knock knock. Banana. Knock knock. Banana. Knock knock. Banana. Knock knock. Orange. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Why do elephants have trunks? Well, they would look silly with suitcases. What time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? Time to get a new fence. Why did the teacher wear dark glasses? Because she had a very bright class. What is a cat's favourite colour? Purple. Which vegetable should you not take onto your boat? A leek. Where do you take a pearly horse? The hospital. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up? It was too tired. Why do elephants never forget anything? Because nobody tells them anything in the first place. Why did the child take the pencil to bed so that he could draw his curtains? Why do gorillas have huge nostrils? Because they have big fingers. Why did the banana go to the doctor? It wasn't peeling well. How many apples grow in an apple tree? All of them. What do you call a monster that likes to dance? Boogeyman. How does a monster like his eggs? Fried. There were 4 cats in a boat. 1 jumped out. How many were left? None. They were all copycats. "Doctor, doctor, I feel like a yo-yo." "Sit down, sit down, sit down." A patient goes to the doctor and says that he can't stop farting. The patient says that they are silent and don't smell at all. The doctor writes out on the prescription and tells the patient that the medicine will sort his nose out and ask him to come back next week to get his hearing checked. "Doctor, doctor, I feel like a camera." "I'll be with you in a flash." "Doctor, doctor, I feel like a needle." "I can see the point." "Doctor, doctor, I feel like a bucket." "Well, you do look rather pale." Why did the tree never go on holiday? Because it could never find the right spot. How many knees do you have? A right knee, a left knee, and 2 kidneys. How many ears did Cowboy Davy Crockett have? A left ear, a right ear, and a wild front ear. Why did the rooster cross the road? To prove he wasn't a chicken. Why did the man stare at the carton of orange juice? Because it said concentrate. What do you call someone who sits under a cow? Pat. Why was the nose tired? Because it couldn't stop running. Why did the skeleton cross the road? To get to the body shop. Where did the skeleton keep his jokes? In his funny bone. Knock knock. No one. Thank goodness. What do you call a horse that travels around the world? A globetrotter. I thought my nose was bleeding, but it's not. What happens when the Queen burps? She gets a royal pardon. When is a door not a door? When it's a jar. What did the keyboard say to the keyboard? You're not my type. Why couldn't the sailors play cards? Because the captain stood on the deck. Why did Tigger smell? Because he played with Pooh. Because you know Tigger and Winnie the Pooh. Knock knock. Little old lady. I didn't know you could yodel. What do you call a sheep on a trampoline? A woolly jumper. What has a bottom on its top? A leg. Why should you never share a secret with a clock? Because time will tell. Where do horses live? In a neighbourhood. What do you call a dinosaur with the runs? A Megasaurus. Why did the toilet roll down the hill? To get to the bottom. Why do fish not like computers? Because they are worried about getting caught in the internet. What goes up and never goes down? Edge. Knock knock. Pasture. Pasture bedtime. What did the rug say to the floor? Don't worry, I've got you covered. How do cats do their shopping? From a catalogue. What do you call a Scotsman with a halitosis? Macbeth. Why did the one-handed man cross the road to get to the second-hand shop? What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. What pet does everyone have? An armpit. How did the chewing gum cross the road? It was stuck onto the chicken's claw. How do you make a milkshake? Scare it. How do you make a milkshake? Scare it. Where do lions buy their clothes? At jungle sales. Why did the teacher turn on the lights? Because the class was so dim. Why did the tyre go on holiday? Because it needed a break from the pressure. What do you call a man with a car on his head? Jack. Which animal should you never play cards with? A cheetah. Why are cooks krill? Because they beat eggs and whipped cream. What do you call the dog with no name? You can't. He won't come. What's yellow and makes a lot of noise? Custard screams. What did the mummy ghost say to the baby ghost? That was eating its food too quickly. Stop gobbling. What has eyes but cannot see? A potato.